Krishna. Shri Krishna Bhagwan's Bhagavad Gita. Narayanam Namastubhyam Narim Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jaimudirahe. Gita. The Bhagavad Gita is not a religious book. It's a book which gives the way to live life.
It imparts knowledge of the self and answers two universal questions that are, who am I and how can I lead a happy and peaceful life in this world of dualities? It's a book of wisdom that inspired Emerson, Einstein, Vivekananda, Gandhi, and many others. It is a repeated study with faith, purifies our soul, and guides us to face the challenges of modern living, leading to the inner peace and happiness. Why Gita came into existence? The message of Gita came to humanity because of Arjuna's unwillingness to do his duty as a warrior, because fighting involved destruction and killing. Setting of Bhagavad Gita. The disclosure between the Supreme Lord Krishna and his devotee friend Arjuna occurs not in a temple or a forest or a mountain top, but on a battlefield on the eve of a war, and is recorded in the great epic Mahabharata. Arjuna's dilemma is the universal dilemma in reality. All human beings face dilemmas, big or small, in their everyday life when performing their duties. Arjuna's dilemma was the big one. He had to make a choice between fighting the war and killing his most respected guru, who was on the other side, very dear friends, close relatives, and many innocent warriors, or running away from the battlefield for the sake of preserving the peace and non-violence. The entire 700 verses of the Gita are a discourse between Lord Krishna and the confused Arjuna on the battlefield of Kurukshetra. This discourse was narrated to the blind king Dhritarashtra by his charioteer Sanjaya as an eyewitness war report. The main objective of the Gita is to help people struggling in the darkness of ignorance cross the ocean of transmigration and reach the spiritual shore of liberation while living and working in society. The central teaching of the Gita is to attainment of freedom or happiness from the bondage of life by doing one's duty. Always remember the glory and greatness of the Creator and do your duty to the best of your ability without being attached or affected by the results, even if the duty may at times demand unavoidable violence. Some people neglect or give up their duty in life for the sake of spiritual life, while others excuse themselves from spiritual practices because they believe that they have no time. The Lord's message is to purify the entire living process itself. Not too much effort or cost is necessary for this process. Do your duty as a service to the Lord and humanity, and see God alone in everything in a spiritual frame of mind. The spiritual state of mind can be gradually attained with personal discipline, good conduct, selfless service, meditation, worship, prayer, or rituals. One must learn to give up lust, anger, greed, and establish mastery over the mind and five senses: hearing, touch, sight, taste, smell, by the purified intellect. One should always remember that all the works are done by the energy of nature, and that one is not the doer but only an instrument. One must strive all excellence in an undertakings but maintain equanimity in success and failure, gain and loss, and pain and pleasure.
The ultimate conclusion we learn from Gita is its teachings helps us to overcome our ignorance, ego, attachment, aversion, and fears that prompt us to cling to the material world. Krishnaya Vasudevaya Devaki Nandanayaka Nanda Gopakumaraya Govindaya Namo